Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Unfortunately, my streak ended. First time in 2 months I missed on a lot. Anthony Joshua cost me this time. It's my bad. I will get you guys back. We'll certainly make the money back this week. A lot of money to make this week. I hit 9 parlays in a row over 7 weeks. 7 weeks in a row. Gave y'all 2. First time we missed in a while, in a long while, but we will get that money back. Not to worry. We got a little bit of action today. I'm going to release the Michaela Mayer video with Sandy Ryan, in which should be a good fight, fun scrap. That will be dropped tonight. I already watched all the tape, watched all the film. Now I just got to record it. AJ is banned. I didn't see this. Gary, let me know. What? I'm interested in hearing that. AJ was true. What happened? I'm in the loop here. Hang on. Hang on. Let me look this up. You guys are tripping. I saw this, and I'm interested in this. This is off topic, and it may or may not be PG. Why does Anthony Joshua ban sex during training camp? Hang on, my dog wants in. Hey, Cannoli. Why does Anthony Joshua ban sex during training camp? I can see the night before the fight, it's a testosterone dump. I could see that. But during an 8-week, 10-week camp, whatever it may be, you got to be bugging. Like, there ain't no way. 8 weeks, 10 weeks. Why? That's why. How's that even good? I know Muscles is a fitness guy. He's a bodybuilder. I want his take on this. I don't know if he's up in the chat today. But Muscles, if anyone else has any medical insight, fitness insight on this, why would he ban sex during all of training camp? That's really strange to me. Like, that is really strange to me. It doesn't even make any sense to me. Shout out to Rocket. Rocket coming through with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you. Muscles. I appreciate that, Rocket. $10 super chat from Rocket. Appreciate you, my dude. Muscles, I'm here, brother. All right. This comment here. This is Anthony Joshua. And I heard Errol Spence does this too. What are your thoughts on this, Muscles? Banning sex during, not the night before the fight, not 2 nights before the fight. Banning sex through an 8-week, 10-week camp, whatever it may be. That is insane to me. I've heard other guys do this. It's really strange to me. I don't understand it at all. Like, why? All through camp? What about Muscles? What about the night before competition? What about the night before competition? I'm not trying to get personal here. Like, yeah, Nonito Donaire's wife was trading him, and somebody asked Nonito Donaire's wife. We got my boy Muscles in there. Oh, we got my boy Connor in the house. Everybody, anyone in the New York area. My boy Connor was on CBS 2 in New York. They did a documentary, a little segment on my boy Connor. Check out his channel, New York Flight Jets Talk on YouTube. Fantastic channel. He's got all types of phenomenal guests. Check him out. He's doing big things. He also joins me once a week on my Nothing But Nets podcast, and he's 13 years old. He's phenomenal. I don't have sex the night before. Okay. But not throughout the whole camp. Right? Like, that makes sense to me. But like the whole thing, like 10 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever camp may be, like no sex at all. That is bugging in me. Like, that's wild. Oh, no doubt, Connor. Terrence Crawford said it relaxes him. He does that night before the fight. I mean, the night before, I'd probably skip it. Like, if it doesn't zap you up your legs, why not do it? I like Mayer for. We're gonna get into that, Red B. We're gonna get into that. I wanted to get back to some of these. I skipped a bunch of these. Munguia call was wild. That Garcia, Garcia upset 79 pros. Absolutely. Oh, he's banned from our locks. Yeah. Well, I don't think he's gonna fight again. So, well, maybe he will. I don't know. Christian Mach is in the house. Agreed that Garcia win. Yo, that Garcia, that was crazy. We get it all back. Upset was crazy. I was there. Alan Garcia is a good dude. I got to talk to him. I talked to him before and after the fight. Really, really good dude. I hope him the best. With Garcia, it was just his rhythm, right? It's just his rhythm. He feints, jab, jab, right hand. It's always a feint first, right? So if you see him feint, you know he's going to throw. So he just guessed he was going to throw the hook. He guessed right, and that was it. But you could see it, and we were ringside talking about this. Like, if he was fighting someone good, he's going to get knocked out because it's the same rhythm. It's not a 4-round fight anymore. So you get time to get the rhythm, and you can time him, and that's exactly what he did. Fernandez just timed him. A non-puncher threw a massive shot because he knew that it was just a feint. So once he saw him feint, he just throw the shot. He's going to be wide open. And he guessed that Garcia was going to throw a left hook, and he put the right hand there, and bang, good night. That was a hell of a knockout, but it was predictable. Like, I didn't think it would happen to him at this level, but I said if Garcia doesn't fix that, if he doesn't change that, it's going to happen to him as he steps up. Well, that was a big enough step up where someone timed him. I can make bodybuilders' legs weak while flexing on stage. I can make bodybuilders' legs weak while flexing them on stage. 7 Top Rank got to be fuming about Alan Garcia. Yeah, Top Rank gives these guys, these top rank level opponents, these guys that aren't particularly good, they aren't top notch guys, they aren't world beaters, and they get these type of fighters, and they expect them to win. And Garcia looked great. Like I said, he looked skillful. He looked good. He looked quick. He's putting his combinations together. He was scoring. But he just, his cadence is the same and the same and the same. Like, there's a reason when you play in basketball, you just don't dribble the ball in front of someone because they'll swipe it from you, right? Like, in boxing, they don't swipe it from you. They knock you the hell out. And that's exactly what happened. Like a pitcher just throwing the same pitch over and over and over again. Eventually, they're going to time it and crack it out of the park. And that's exactly what happened with Garcia. I saw you, so I'm gonna skip it. Bro, we about to get back on our streak. How safe are we this weekend? This is a safe week. It's not going to be the most profitable week, but it's a safe week, Muscles. Dude only had one. I know, bro. Rob, Red, I hear you. I'm saying it's a non-puncher, but that's what I'm saying. He's a professional fighter. If you load up and you land on a button, even a non-puncher can stop you. And I love Alan Garcia, and I still think he has a bright future, but it was the same thing. It was feint, one single feint, and then it was usually jab, jab, right hand, but once in a while it was feint, hook. And Fernandez guessed that it was going to be hook, and he guessed right. And he put the right hand, put him down. And it wasn't a lucky punch, right? Like, people are going to say it was a lucky punch. He timed him. He timed him perfectly. And he was going to keep throwing that right hand. If Garcia would have jabbed that time, it would have deflected it a little bit, right? But he threw the hook. He was going to throw the hook eventually, and when he did, he was counting on knocking him out. So hats off to Fernandez. I just didn't think Fernandez was good enough or quick enough to have the timing down, the reflexes to get that, but he did. Yeah, I know that messed a lot of people up. The lock missed, but you roll out plus 350. Yeah. I was going back and forth on that. It's like, so do I take Joshua? What's safer, Joshua, or do I take the prop for it not to end by stoppage? I'm going back and forth. And at the last minute, I said, screw it. Like, Joshua is definitely going to win. I thought there were 3 possibilities. Joshua to win by stoppage, Joshua to win by decision, Dubois to win by stoppage. The most likely one I thought was Joshua by stoppage. It ended up being the least likely of the three possible scenarios. So we'll get it back. Carrington, Xander, and Ryan and Mayer to go the distance. There you go. I like that. There's something we can definitely work with, Muscles, for sure. Right there is something we can work with. Rocket, your lock should have been everything you put, plus no distance for the main event. It would have been a hit. You did say it, though, in the chat. I meant to say it can make bodybuilding. I got it. I got it, Muscles. We got women in the chat. We had Connor is 13. I'm gonna keep it G-rated. Keep it. Hit the like, Rockets, right? Hit the like, y'all. Hit the like. Muscles said Alan Garcia messed up my parlay. He did, man. He's messed up a lot of parlays. I thought Torres' opponent showed that Torres might struggle with fighters that can slip punches. Yeah, there's something to Torres, right? Like, he's fast, he throws a lot of combinations, but he's flawed. This is a tough guy. And Torres' opponent is Joey Dawejko. Joey Dawejko is the guy. If you remember before the Andy Ruiz fight with Joshua, where Ruiz got concussed, allegedly, right before the fight, that was sparring with Joey Dawejko. Joey Dawejko is not a world beater. He's not a future world champ or anything like that. But he's a legitimate top 10 heavyweight. And I don't know what, not top 10 heavyweight, but he's a legitimate heavyweight contender. He's a legitimate heavyweight. He's a real guy. And that was a real fight. I wanted to, Joey Dawejko spitting out his mouthpiece. What did you guys think of that? Did you think that was a scam? Did you think he was trying to get disqualified? Because I didn't think that initially, because I know Joey Dawejko, like, he's a fighter, but he lost it 5 times in about a round and a half, which I've never seen anything quite like that before. Not that incessant like that, like not consecutively, one after another, losing your mouthpiece. That was a little wild. I was not expecting that. I want to think it was on accident, but it's hard to believe it was on accident. I don't know. I'm so glad I left him and Chamberlain off my parlay. Yeah, I was leaving Chamberlain off too. I love the distance for Ryan and Mayer. Ryan is a dog in there. She reminds me of a little bit of a Jaime Munguia, a female Jaime Munguia, a little bit. She's a dog in there. She's strong as hell. I'm doing that video tonight. I don't want to give away too much, but I like the way Muscles thinks there. My guy. Kata, I'm going to text you about nothing but nets this week. All right. Let's hit the like, y'all. Hit the like. My boy Rocket makes an excellent point, y'all. Hit the like button. I want to get into this. Let's get into the odds real quick. All right, let me address these first. Shiraz is going to run through 160. Right now, Shiraz is my prospect of the year for 2024. I'm a big fan of Hamza Shiraz. Does anyone have any problems with that? Does anyone see any fatal flaws in Hamza? Anything like we saw with Alan Garcia with the fainting? Appreciate you, Connor. 79 Pro says Tim Bradley was screaming that it's impossible to lose your mouthpiece, but I thought his mouthpiece looked way too large when they showed the replay of it. All right, I was there. I wasn't listening to the broadcast. Was Bradley saying that? Bradley's my boy. I fought him in the amateurs when we were like 14. He's same age as me. Bradley's a good dude. It seems suspicious to me, too. It doesn't seem right to me to lose your mouthpiece. Not that many times. Every time you get hit, it seemed weird. It seemed weird to me. I don't know. Dawejko was having moments in the fight, and he wasn't, like, really severely hurt. So, like, I don't know. I want to think it wasn't the case, but it's hard to imagine that it just randomly fell out of his mouth 5 times. Like, once, okay. After that, I don't know, man. It doesn't look good. I'll say that. All right, let's get to the book. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 fights so far. We're gonna have the video at this one, and then I'll do these. I'll do these two. I'm gonna get to all of these. So this is a step up for Shushu Carrington. Shushu Carrington on the money line, easy money. Minus 1,400, bang bang, easy money there. Xander Zayas on the money line. Damian Sosa, on the money line is easy. Minus 2,000 against. I want to ask you guys, who's a better prospect in your opinion? I'm gonna voice my opinion at the end. I don't want to sway anybody. Who's a better prospect, Shushu or Xander? I fought Gamboa and Saulino Rodriguez. I fought Bradley and Andre Berto in the amateurs. I never lost my mouthpiece. Andre Berto was so much better than Tim Bradley as an amateur. So much better. I thought Andre Berto was going to be the greatest fighter like in the history of the world. That's how good he was as an amateur. I remember fighting him, and you couldn't. It was like avoiding daggers, right? Like just avoiding daggers all night. You can't even possibly like try to muster up any offense. Like his punches were so accurate and so quick and powerful, right? Like so much snap on him, and they just came from all angles quick. Like there was no chance I could even muster up any offense. And it was after the second round, and my coach just looked at me and said, "Do you want to fight or do you want to quit?" And like I wanted to quit, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't know if I really wanted to quit, but like anyone who's been there knows what I'm talking about. Like I don't really want to do this right now. Like I'm getting my ass kicked. So I said I want to fight, and he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want to fight." And he's like, "All right, if you want to fight, you gotta keep punching." And that's one of those things that always just stuck with me. Do you want to fight? Do you want to quit? You want to fight? Okay, keep punching, right? And it was one of those like coachable moments that stuck with me for the rest of my life. Shushu. Okay, we're on the same page here. I agree. Shushu is a better prospect than Xander. I agree. Yo, as an amateur at 14, 15 years old, he was fun. He was the best thing I'd ever seen. Like it made you want to not fight. So my point about the reason why I asked you that was Xander is fighting a better fighter than Shushu, and he's a much larger favorite. Like this is too close, and this is too wide. Xander's gonna win, and Shushu's gonna win. Shushu's gonna win by stoppage. Xander may or may not win by stoppage. Damian Sosa is a real fighter. I want to pull this up. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see my screen? Or y'all still see this? Hang on. Can y'all see my screen? What can y'all see on my screen? Hang on. Damian Sosa, 25-2. Mexican. Just beat Marcus Valle. Win over Dante Jordan. Win over Ronald Cruz. Win over Clay. Remember Clay Collard, the white kid that upset Raymond Guajardo and a bunch of prospects in a row in 2019, 2020, 2021? Beat him. Right? Like, this is a real fighter. Damian Sosa is a real fighter. Why is this so wide? Look, Xander's going to win. Xander's going to win a fight. But the Carrington fight is way more one-sided. Solomon Segua, you want to see who he's fighting? So that's who we all agree that Shushu is a better prospect than Xander. He's older, everything, okay? This is who Carrington's fighting. That's who Xander's fighting. This is who Carrington's fighting. Well, he's got the little Ruben Villa. But Mirko Coelho, he lost to Jermaine Ortiz. He got knocked out by Jermaine Ortiz. He got a draw with Hamahoshian. He's got a loss to Abraham Nova. He's got a loss to William Foster. Like, every time he's fought a decent fighter, he's got his ass kicked. It's a much more one-sided fight. He got knocked out by Jermaine Ortiz, fellas. The guy can't punch. And he's a good fighter, but he can't punch. So I don't really understand the odds in this. So look, I like Carrington by stoppage. I don't know if Xander gets a stoppage. I would just take Xander on the money line. I do like this fight, the over. When they drop the props on the over, take the over. But I like Sandy Ryan to win. I think Sandy Ryan. Michaela Mayer likes to fight at the distance, but she likes to back you up with her jab. She's not super fast. She's got good skills. I just can't see. I can't see that working with Sandy Ryan. Sandy Ryan's a physical brute force who can punch. I think Ryan kind of might be losing early, but punishes her and kind of beats the snot out of her and wears her down and wins a decision. You know, Mayer's not a huge volume puncher either for a women's fight. Right, 2-minute rounds. She doesn't throw a ton of punches. I just don't think what Michaela Mayer has translates well. This is stylistically good for Ryan, and it's not good for Mayer. So I'm leaning towards Ryan in that fight. It's a good fight, though. And then Peter McGrill. Easy win for Peter McGrill on that, too. That's not a whole lot to get excited about. But Peter McGrill, what is that? What card is that on? There's a random Saturday card on. What card is that? Is that one of those next gen cards or whatever they call it? All right, I'll watch it. This week, Mary Carrington, Xander, Shushu Carrington, Xander, and go the distance with Marilyn Brown. That's the like. I think so. Hit the like. It is 2-minute rounds. It's going the distance for sure. Yes, Sandy Ryan can move up in weight if she wanted. I think she got the win on lock for sure. Yeah, I think Mayer is good. I just think stylistically this is a bad fight for her, and I don't think she's super fast. I don't think her hand speed is that great. I can't see her being able to back Ryan up and keep her backed up. So once they get on the inside, Ryan's just a force. Yep, 2 minutes. What about her last two robberies? You think they would give it to Mayer? I don't think. Okay, this is I don't think she was robbed in either was. I thought she lost both fights. I know, like, both fights were super close, but I don't think she really won either of them. She lost like very, very close fights to Natasha Jonas and then Alicia Baumgartner. I thought Baumgartner definitely won. It was very, very close though. I thought it's like she clearly won 6 of the 10 rounds, so she won the fight, but it was a close fight. The Jonas fight was very, very close. Very, very close. I didn't have a problem with it. A draw would have been fine too. It was that kind of fight. I don't think either one was a robbery. But do you think that Mayer won both fights? I know people think that. I don't think it's crazy to think she won both fights, but I don't think they were robberies. Mayer's fight is minus 550 on FanDuel. We might as well just take the over on Mayer fight, Rocket. Muscles, do me a favor. Minus 550, minus 1,400, minus 2,000. Run that through your parlay calculator for me real quick. Can you do that for me, Muscles? Put those three things in your parlay calculator. Minus 550, minus 1,400, and minus 2,000. Rihanna Dixon and Terry Harper. That's also on that Peter McGrill card. Is that the main event? Rihanna Dixon and Terry Harper? What's the main event in that? Is it the Broads? Do you guys want me to do a video on this? Take the over? Take the over on it? You guys want a little Saturday two-leg parlay there. This one's sexy. Easy money right there. Minus 333. Not bad. It's not bad at all. Well, no, there's no way it's plus 104. Muscles, text me after this. I want to talk to you. I got the lock for you. I'll give it to you. How is it plus 104? Minus 550. Minus 1,400. Hang on. I'm getting minus 303. No. I would say no. Okay, that's fine. All right, I got you. I'll talk to you, Muscles. I'll text you. I'll text you later. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. If you want to do that, Carrington, Xander, Ryan, money line, you're good. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That's a cool bet. I'm good with it. I was talking about something a little different. I was talking about. All right, never mind. I'll text you. We're good. Yeah, I like it. I got y'all. If you guys want to do that, I'm down. Plus money, plus 102. I say do it. Well, they're taking it on the money line, Red. So if they stopped her, they'd still win. They just need her to win. I don't see her stopping Mayer. I mean, It's not like completely unreasonable, like completely out of the realm of things that could possibly happen. It's not like Alan Garcia. I mean, oh no. Sandy Ryan is, and someone told me that my wife looks like Sandy Ryan. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I don't know. I don't think my wife looks anything like her, but she's Irish looking like that. But someone told me my wife looks like Sandy Ryan. Should I punch that person in the face or should I say thank you? What I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. What do you guys think? Is that an insult? Is that an insult or is that a compliment? Someone says your wife looks like Sandy Ryan. I didn't know what to make of that. All right. Yeah, so pretty much I'll just recap this and I'll wrap this up. Bruce Carrington, stoppage. Xander Zayas, I'm not certain about the stoppage. Xander Zayas, money line. Sandy Ryan, Mikaela Mayer to go the distance. If you want to take Sandy Ryan on a money line, you can do that. Peter McGrill on a money line. Rihanna Dixon, money line. Pretty straightforward week. Not a lot of upsets this week. Yeah, it's not an insult. All right. I mean, I don't think my wife looks anything like her, but I don't know what to make of that comment. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. All right, I appreciate y'all. Wait, you thought hang on. I want to hear Rocket's thoughts. Rocket, did you think Mayer beat Bumgardner or lost to her? You thought she lost to Bumgardner? I thought she lost to Bumgardner too, but it was a very close fight. I thought Bumgardner won that fight. Like, I thought she won. I was confident she won. The Jonas fight, I thought was very, very 50-50. And it went to Jonas. I wasn't upset about it. It was fine. It was that kind of fight. I thought Bumgardner won. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I thought so too. All right, y'all. I'm 33 minutes into this. I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure what time. I got a lot going on tomorrow. But I'm fitting to wrap this up now. Appreciate everyone. Thanks for the super chats. If anyone has any last minute thoughts, comments, super chats, leave them now or forever hold your peace. It is September 22nd, 2024. Put it on the money line too. Put it on the money line too. It is September 22nd, 2024. From Texas to the world, thank you and God bless.